A very warm welcome to Digital Triple Five YouTube channel. Today we are going to see some of the confusing questions and complex questions while attending in a competitive examination. How to solve the questions and approach quickly. So without any further delay, let's get started. The equivalent resistor seen between P and Q will be. Here is the circuit diagram. P and Q, we want asking the equivalent resistor. So how we are going to approach it? See this 5 ohms and this 5 ohms and this 20 ohms. I have no effect in the circuit itself, and it is there or not there. You need not to consider it at all because it is not connected elsewhere. So no use. So first this 30 ohms comes in parallel. So once it is comes in parallel, the total will be 15 ohms. This 15 ohms and this 5 ohms will be in series. Then I have a combination of resistance 20 ohms, and this 20 ohms and this 20 ohms will be in parallel. So this RT3 combination will be parallel 20 means 10 ohms. Then this 10 ohms and this 10 ohms will be series, then it will be in a 20 ohms for you. Then again this 20 ohms and this 20 ohms will be parallel, and again parallel combination of same value will have a half of that 10 ohms. And finally this 10 ohms and this 10 ohms will have a resistance of 20 ohms, which is C is the right answer for you. So in this way quickly you can approach it. It looks like a confusing, but observe carefully means it will be easy. That moves to next question. Match the list quantities and with list 2 select the correct answer. List 1 given the terms and list 2 given the units. So this is first A is equal to R by L. As you know, time constant of inductor is L by R, and this constant is R by L. Reverse means unit is seconds and second it will be reverse. So A is equal to 4. As soon as you got A is equal to 4, you see the option, which are the option is available. So A is available, C is available. So B and C is not the right answer for you. So two options are eliminated. Then 1 over LC. 1 over LC. Just a moment. Here is 1 over LC. 1 over LC is the frequency of oscillation. So that it will be in a radians per second square. So A is 3. So A is 3, A is 4, B is 3, C also having the same option, still holds good. So next we will go for C. C is the time constant of RC circuit. R into C unit is seconds. So C is equal to 1. But whereas in this option C, that is equal to 2 they have mentioned. So C is the wrong answer and A will be the right. For clarity purpose, D also I will explain it. So D is equal to root L by C, that is known as surge impedance. Unit is ohms. So D is equal to 2. So A is the right answer. So if you know the units very well, you can answer it quickly. Next question. In the circuit figure, the equivalent impedance seen across the terminal A and B. As soon as you see this type of questions, it is in a bridge form. Calculate this opposite resistor value so that whether the bridge is balanced or not. If you multiply, if you get equivalent value, the bridge is balanced. Otherwise, the bridge is not balanced. So how is balancing? 4 2s are 8 and 4 2s are. So 8 is equal to 8, bridge is balanced. Once bridge is balanced, this J3 ohms and parallel J minus J4 ohms will have no effect at all. Even it is there in the circuit or not there in the circuit, it is no effect. So simply you can replace with this sorting a wire on this. When you put sorting on a wire, sorry, 1 minute. So you can eliminate this. You have no effect on this circuit diagram. So after eliminating, the circuit diagram becomes like this: 2 ohms, 2 ohms, 4 ohms will be in series, and this 2 will be in parallel. And this combination will be 4 into 8 divided by 12. So 8 by 3 ohms will be the right answer. So approached in a very simple way. Need not to touch the paper and pen if you have sufficient practice in your examination. Next, moving to next question. In the circuit of figure, the value of voltage E, the value of voltage E. So when you want to see this type of things now, you have to write KVL in the outer loop. KVL you have to write. KVL, how to write it? You see here itself. You have to approach in a 0, plus 1 volt plus E, I have written E here, then again plus 5 we have written, then again plus 10 is equal to 0. So E is equal to 5 plus 1 6 plus 1 10 16. So E is equal to minus 16. So that is the answer. So A is the right answer. Why I am not considering this part, this side? Because I don't know the voltage of V2 and V1. So if we consider V1 and V2 0, and if you take also that E value will be minus 6, which is a wrong answer here as per this question. So this question is very important, asked in 3 previous years examination. So have a look on this and solve this type of questions with easy and approaching logical way. Moving to next question. Again, in this circuit shown the power supply by the voltage source, this voltage source 10 volt. So how it is power is supplied to the circuit diagram. You see this, it is in the form of, you have to apply the KVL in outer loop, this side full circuit. So current flows through this 10 voltage source I. Already here it is 1 amps source is there, 2 amps source is there, both joined together and 3 amps flows. So 3 plus I amps flows in the outer loop circuit. So how to write KVL? You see minus and plus 10 volt, minus 10 volt plus 3 plus I into 1 plus 1 2 ohms are in series. Then again plus 2 ohms because 1 amps current flows here. So 3 plus I will become 2 plus I and 2 ohms, that is equal to 0. If we expand it next, minus 10, this multiplied by 2 inside, 3 to the 6 plus 2i, then again this 2 multiply inside, 4 plus 2i. I terms you add it straightly 4i, then minus 10 and plus 10, that is equal to 0. So I is equal to 0 amps naturally. So power consumed is V is equal to I. When I is 0, power also will be 0 watts. So A is equal to, A will be the right answer, 0 watts. So like that, quickly you have to approach in the examination. Next question looks to be tedious, confusing, but anyhow we'll see that while approach in a logical way it will be very easy. Question is that if VA minus VB, this is B not R, VA minus VB is equal to 6 volt, then VC minus VD. VA minus VB 6 volts. Once the resistor across voltage known, current will be known very easily by this. IR to V by R 3 amps. So 3 amps current flows through this. For a simplicity, I have drawn this circuit in a easy way so that you can understand better. So I have this entire thing, this entire thing I have replaced, and this entire thing also I have replaced like this, circuit 1 and circuit 2 with this resistor like this shown in here. Once this is 3 amps get flows through it, and it will become 5 amps because 2 amps current source also will coming to add up and get on this 1 ohms resistor. So current flow through 1 ohms is known, so voltage will be 5 volt. So the direction how to find for VC and VD, have to take KCL, plus VC plus 5 volt, then minus VD. I have explained here clearly how this plus and minus sign is coming here. Plus if you measure with the voltmeter also will have the same effect only, plus VC minus VD, that is equal to 5 volt, and once the equation this 5 comes other side, VC minus VD, that's what we are asking in there. VC minus VD is equal to minus 5 volt, will be A is the right answer. Moving to next question. This is the last question of this video. The value of R1 and R2 in the given circuit diagram in ohms. How to find R1 and R2? So first things you have to approach, you have to write KVL. KVL in the outer loop, one KVL in another loop. So you will find R1 and R2. Here you see this junction, 1 amps current flows through here, 5 amps current flows. So the total current flows from the sources 6 amps. So this is the first method you have to see that. Then you have to apply the outer loop KVL and inner loop KVL. It will become very easy. How to apply KVL here? See, applying KVL in loop 1, that is minus 100 plus 5 into 6 amps, here I have written, plus R1 into 1 plus this 50, that is equal to 0. When you expand it, minus 100 30 R1 plus 50, Then minus 50 plus 80 minus 100 minus 20 plus R1. R1 is equal to 20 ohms. I hope you are following this. Then again applying KVL in loop 2. This is the loop 2. R2 and 5 amps. Minus 100, same thing, 5 into 6 plus R2 into 5 plus 30, that is equal to 0. When you expand it, like this will come. Minus 100, 30, 5R2 plus 30 is equal to 0. Then 30 plus 30, 60, minus 100 will be minus 40 plus 5R2 will be 0. R2 is equal to 40 divided by 5, that will be 8 ohms. So R1 is equal to 20 ohms, R2 is equal to 8 ohms. So this is the answer. So for our point of view, there is no option match in this. So the answer is none of the above. Because in this here it will be an 8 ohms means A could be there, but since it is not there, it is a none of the above. I hope the concepts are getting clear for you, approaching in a simple and logic way. Still more upcoming videos I will be bringing for you like this type of questions, so that while attending competitive examination you need not to have confusion, and you can have save more time and approach in a simple way. For today, this is the this much only. Thank you.